Hello and welcome to another episode of the Magic Kings podcast with the great big beautiful dads. We're here tonight with Mike and the Disneyland crew. Mike, what's going on?
It's awesome. I'm outnumbered tonight when the Disneyland fans here in the room, but it's good. I'm glad to be back. We're back with the Disneyland crew.
Oh my gosh, Melanie and George are here tonight. Welcome.
Thank
Hello.
you.
Glad to
Hello.
be back.
Yeah, so happy to be back. It's an honor to be asked to be on this. Thank you. I'm embarrassed to say I was kind of like waiting for the text, but I kind of was. So thank you.
I mean, I'm honored that you're here. I mean, it's an honor for you to do it. So,
It's a great thing.
I didn't want to, scare you away to be too eager with the text. So, I wanted to make sure. So.
You never need to worry about that.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, and I loved it. I didn't note it on the day, but when we were in the parks one day, I did notice you wearing your podcast T-shirt.
Oh,
that
absolutely.
did not go unnoticed. And people were
Gotta get it
asking
out there.
about it. They're like, "Hey, is that the one Magic Mike's on?" And they were so happy. It was awesome.
Mickey
It was
was like,
awesome.
"Oh, I listened to that." Yeah.
Yeah. All the characters.
We had never been recognized. Mike, were you recognized when you went?
I was undercover.
I think I would pass out and probably die if that ever happened.
Wait, really? Are you?
It's good. It's going to happen, especially
Oh, man.
apparently if you vacation in Vietnam because
Yes.
you
Yeah.
are such a
Vietnam.
big fan
Yeah,
base
I
there,
know.
which is awesome.
I'm gonna wear that shirt around Vietnam for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. That's good.
When we were in Disney World, Mel recognized a YouTuber that
Oh,
we
yeah.
watched. She saw her
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. Who was it?
Jessica Braun from
I don't know her.
Disneyville.
No, I
Yeah.
don't know them. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Nice.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. Great.
Shout out
I think
to them.
That's a podcast too, right? Disneyville.
Disneyville. Mhm.
Yeah. I've heard of that. Yeah. Shout out to them. Yeah. Come on the anytime.
Yeah.
But no, this is I had to get the podcast out there at Disneyland. Here, got to wear my shirt. So where else? So so did you guys have a good time at Disneyland?
Oh, I had a great time. Yeah, I always do.
One of the
Yeah.
hardest vacations to come back from that
Yeah.
in
I know,
recent
right?
memory. It was tough.
Yeah.
Because we were there longer than we typically go, and yeah, I didn't want to come home. The kids didn't. Well, they're like, "When are we going back?" I'm like, "Oh, we gotta go home sometime." So
For some reason, we always take shorter vacations. Do you guys
Yeah.
take longer ones typically?
It depends. I do. Yeah, I think our trip when we went was pretty long. Like when we went to Disney World, it was we
Yeah.
did a long trip. But
Nice.
most of the time, like non-Disney trips, we're doing quick, like long weekends or quick
Yeah.
trips.
Yeah. In Fran's life, this was by far the longest vacation. We've done pretty short, but this one is summertime. It was nice. We had time. But the nice thing about Disneyland is in terms of the parks, like it's two parks, we really didn't we did 99.9% of everything we wanted to do. We got so much out of it. It didn't make it that much easier to leave. But it was like, we did it. Like we felt accomplished, so that was
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good feeling. Like you felt like, it's still fun, but you didn't leave a bunch of stuff on the table. Like, oh my God, I missed this, and that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm already thinking about, what's the next time we can get out there to Disney World, everything, it's all obviously all I'm thinking about.
I love it.
I was gonna say I'd be disappointed if you weren't consistently thinking about it, Steve.
One might imagine this is something I think about fairly often. So. But in the spirit of Disneyland and Disney World, we wanted to have this crew on because now we are all steeped in both coasts Disney resort experiences. And as I talked about a lot on my recaps, and there's a lot of rides, attractions, experiences that are similar at both the parks. Okay. And we thought it would be fun to go through each of the ones that we could identify that were similar between the two. And for the four of us, for the ones that we've done both versions of, to just pick one, what we think is the best, and just go around and talk about it. I don't think we don't need to keep score or anything. It's not a competition, but unless we want to, but I thought it'd be fun to just kind of go through that and see where we agree, disagree, kind of go through some of those differences. I think it might be interesting for people who've been either to only one or whatever. So I don't know. What do we think?
I love it.
That sounds great. I already do this actually.
Yeah. Oh,
It's hard
how can
not
you
to when you like them
Absolutely.
both. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. It's great because even if you like one better than the other, you still love them both. So it's a beautiful thing.
Exactly. There's nothing bad like on right at either one, right? If
Mm-hmm.
you like one over the other. But yeah, so I kind of looked through all the attractions that kind of fit this description of they're similar at both places. And there were basically 3 categories that I thought of. The first one is rides and experiences that are basically identical in terms of like the ride itself, or at least very close to identical. The second category was it's the same exact ride, like either has the same name or it's the same track and whatever, but it's there are little differences. And then the third is same vehicle or concept, but different rides. And we can get to what those are as we go down the list, but I think maybe we'll start with those that are identical at the 2 places. So what do you think?
place.
We ready to dive in?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
do it.
I did just think of one though that's not on this list, and
what
I'm
is
not
it?
sure if it's identical. Peter Pan.
Ooh.
Is that not even on here?
It's
Oh my
not.
God.
Mel. Man, you are.
I
thinking.
just thought
Nicely
of it.
Now,
done.
question. I didn't do that at Disneyland.
So we didn't do it this past time.
We didn't do it at
Disneyland.
Disney
we did
World.
The time before, but I mean, I have been on it in Disney World, but it was years ago, so I don't remember if it's the same. I wasn't a huge fan of it in Land, I'll tell you that. But like I wouldn't wait in a big line for it. But I don't know like which category of yours it would go under.
So, Mike, what do you have you done both? Like, do you have a good sense of both?
I have not done the Disneyland
My
version.
God, we
Yeah.
might have to skip this one.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we've all swing and a miss on this one.
Holy
So-
moly, yeah.
We're
And that's super popular too.
Totally.
Yeah.
I slightly regretted not doing it at the end of the trip. I just thought, oh, we did everything so many times. I should have jumped on it and just eaten the weight, but whatever. Next time I'll make a point to do it.
Yeah.
But
Love it.
It's a good reason to book your next trip.
Yep,
That's right.
Peter Pan. Most
There you go.
expensive trip on Peter Pan ever.
worth it. Absolutely. All right. So, no, we're not getting to the bottom of the Peter Pan debate on this one. So,
No.
listeners, give your opinions on that one. I think for the rest of them, at least one of us has done both. Maybe Buzz Lightyear. We'll have to see. But anyway, let's start with the identical ones. Maybe we could just kind of go through, rotate or however we want to do it. But I got to start with the first one. There's no better place to start than Fran's favorite, Turtle Talk with Crush. So I go World. What about you guys?
I have to agree with you, Steve.
I haven't done both, but Worlds for me, having it be in the Seas Pavilion with a giant aquarium, I think that just gives it kind of next level.
Mm-hmm.
But if you guys have done both,
We've
Steve.
only done the Disneyland version, but that was my thought. Like exactly what you said, Mike. It's just the fact that it's in that Nemo area in Epcot, so it just fits more there than in Hollywoodland.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm already going to flip-flop here. I'm going to take it back
Wow.
because I forgot my thoughts on this. I have my notes in front of me now, so I'm locked in. I'm going Disneyland. And there's one reason. The seats are more comfortable. It's like benches at Disney World.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, well.
Hey, that's a good reason.
Makes
There
a
you
big
go.
difference. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Your
So
time with Crush has to be comfortable.
Exactly. So, all right. So, but I think World won that one overall. But yeah, all right, good.
I was amazed at that ride. I mean, I know it takes some flack, but I thought that was a cool experience.
It was. That was great. It was great. Yeah, and we had plenty of time for it, so I shouldn't have complained to Fran about it. So that was good. All right, we want to move down to PhilharMagic.
I did Disneyland just because I like it in that area. Like it's in the same area as Turtle Talk with Crush, and I prefer it there as opposed to in Fantasyland. That's
Yeah.
the only reason.
It fits, the theater fits really well there, like the whole theater motif, because that's what, Hollywoodland, is that the name of it?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fits well. I'm sure the show is identical. I haven't been to both, but I've heard it's identical. And I think in World, it's like it's across from the carousel, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Mike, have you done both?
I've only done World, so
Okay.
if it's identical, yeah, I mean there's nothing like that jumps out at you about the facade at Disney World, right? It's just kind of like tucked in there in the side. So I see where you're coming from, George. Like I think that was your point. It's like
it's like the whole theming of the area. It's like you're
that.
in a Hollywood themed area, and then you're walking into a theater. Was cool experience.
All right, I'm going against the grain again. I'm throwing it to World.
You're
Here's the reason.
Why? What's going on?
The PhilharMagic in Disney World. Tell me I'm crazy about this. The screen is much bigger. It's like a regular movie screen at Disneyland, and at Disney World, it felt like a more immersive. It has like a curve to it, I think, almost. Oh. And the screen and just the theater was, it was like a bigger show at Disney World.
It's like IMAX.
Yeah, it was like IMAX.
It's a big theater. I don't know if it's curved.
Tell me I'm correct. Tell me I'm wrong.
Curved. It might be curved.
I don't know if it's curved. I think it's at least bigger. I seem to recall that. Yeah, and I loved the PhilharMagic at Disneyland. They are again exactly the same in terms of the show, but I'm throwing it to World on that one.
Nice.
Wow. All right.
I love it.
Some controversy.
That is
here.
one I regretted not going to. I would have liked to have. We've been to it, but not the last time, and I did miss it. That's a good show.
Yeah. No, it's great. Yeah. All right. Moving on to the Tiki Room. What do we think?
Ooh.
I think Disneyland, because you can go to Tropical Hideaway and eat Dole Whip and have that seating area like right outside of it. Yeah,
that was my favorite spot. That Tropical Hideaway.
Oh, that was great.
A lot of Dole Whip. Yeah.
Jolly Holidays right around the corner. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm going World because I like Aloha Isle for the same reason. It's like the Dole Whip spot there in the corner. But yeah, I mean, I think I've only done Disneyland Tiki Room like years and years ago. I've only done it one time, so I barely remember it. But I've done Disney World, and that's sort of like our family spot, like that we always go to. So I think I got a soft spot for World, so I'm gonna go with World.
I feel like Pierre's feathers are a little fluffier in Land too. I don't know if you guys picked up on that.
Feathers fluffier. I feel like I'm splitting hairs on all these. I'm gonna go against the grain again. I'm not gonna agree with any of you guys on any of these. I don't think.
I don't like any of them.
I'm going World, and there's one reason: the pre-show.
Oh, is there a different
pre-show does not exist at Disneyland with the two toucan guys who are talking to each other, and it's in the Sunshine Pavilion at Disney World. That doesn't exist at Disneyland. And I love that pre-show almost as much as the actual show.
See, I totally forgot.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
The thing opens up and the waterfall stops. Yeah.
Exactly.
And there's fire and everything. Yeah, it's a cool pre-show. Yep.
Yeah. All right, I can get on board with that. God, now I'm looking forward to seeing it again in February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pre-show is hilarious. Those guys are really fun. The birds there are really funny. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah. All right. I don't know if we're going to agree on this one here. The Little Mermaid ride. So it's Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid at Disney World. It has a slightly different name at Disneyland. I'm going to throw it in because I already know mine. It's this one is for me is World again because of the queue.
Yeah.
The queue area and the whole you're in the cave and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think the ride itself, I do think this one is identical. Someone might say, "Oh, there's a little difference." I couldn't tell, so I think it is the same. So that's what I'm going
I mean, I dislike them equally. Like the kid, this is like my turtle talk with Crush. I always, whenever they say like, let's go on this ride, I'm like, oh, not the boring mermaid. Oh, so like I spend the time like playing, the Disney slots, trying to get better lightning lanes. But I'm going to go with Land for this reason. It's a good ride if you want to get out of that warm Southern Californian sun.
True.
And you can always get on it right away. Like there is never a wait because it's terrible. People in Florida have not caught on to this yet, so there is frequently a wait. They may catch on. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's a classic. Gotta love the Little Mermaid, Scuttle, all that good stuff. But I'm going Land, and that is my reason.
Shout out to Andres who had that number 5 out of all the Magic Kingdom attractions in his rankings.
Really?
Oh yeah, that was all.
Skewed our Magic Kingdom ratings.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Everybody
Good
likes
for
it.
him.
Yeah, hey, he likes what he likes.
I said Land as well, just because the wait is usually a lot shorter, and I don't mind the mermaid. She's fine, but you know, I don't hate the ride, but it's not my favorite. So that's why I just like, oh, you know, it's one you can always count on to just get through it. You know, okay, check it off the list. The kids like it, you know, but the queue is better in World for sure.
Yeah, it makes sense. They're so close. This one was a very tough one, but
I've only done World, but I'm with you, George. It's not my favorite.
It's like it's one of those that you have to do, but it's like,
I enjoy it. I mean, you know, I don't know. I like everything. I don't know. Almost
you know, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, right. I like the Finding Nemo submarine, which I discussed.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I mean, fortunately, that's not a part of this podcast. Otherwise, you know, things might get heated. It might no longer be a family podcast. I don't know.
Oh man. So, all right. Before we you know blow a gasket here, we're gonna go to Dumbo the Flying Elephant. So I'm World just because of the queue, and there's two. That's really all it comes down to. It was close though. I like the location at Disneyland a lot better. You know, so I almost actually gave it to it because of that, but I ended up giving it to World.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Same.
Does Land have like the play area in the queue?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's all outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disney World has the edge there, and they doubled it up, like you said, Steve.
Yep.
It's like two side by side.
Yeah, you get through
Makes a
it.
big difference.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. There's two Dumbo rides, huh?
Yeah.
And are there any other rides like that where they're doubled?
Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mountain's,
yeah.
Double
Yeah.
track.
There
instead
might
of
be a
single
few
track.
That's
actually.
true. That's true.
That would be an interesting episode.
Yeah, the
We'll
Matterhorn
put in that.
has two.
Matterhorn. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The left one's more intense.
Oh,
Than
yeah.
That side, yeah.
The left one, like, your fillings had better be in there tight, because, man, they will get shaken out of your head.
Must have been on the right then.
That one was brutal. I mean, it was fun, but holy moly.
All right. Shall we go down to Star Tours? Mike, this is your bread and butter.
Okay, so I like both because the upside for Disneyland is it's like so close to the hub. You can go on it anytime, and it's at Disneyland Park. For me, the Hollywood Studios version takes the cake because, you know, obviously now it's right next to Galaxy's Edge, and they've got the big AT-AT statue up front. And there's, you know, you can always get on that pretty quickly because everybody's kind of running right by it to go to Galaxy's Edge. And so oftentimes it's like 5 minutes. And you can go back to back in some cases.
You can.
Yeah.
I'm going World on Star Tours.
That ride, man, I love that ride. I am right with you there, Mike. I feel like it's so underrated and so good. And, like, there is rarely a line, but even if there were, it's kind of a great thing because the pre-show is awesome.
Yeah.
Those robots are so funny. But for me, I picked Disneyland for the very reason that you said, Mike. It is like so close. It is like you can get in the park and get to it so quickly. The AT-AT is super cool, but for me, the convenience outweighs it. And man, I love that ride.
That's why I picked Land as well.
Yeah.
So you just go right there.
I'm going Land as well for that. I had the exact same debate in my head. The setting is maybe a little better at Disney World, but the location's better at Disneyland. This was so close, so I ended up going with Land on Star Tours, but that was one of the closest ones for me. Yeah. All right. Nothing can stop us now. Yeah. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. What do we think? Mike, have you
Land.
done both?
I haven't done both, but I
Okay.
love the fact that it's in Toontown. So I think if I, you know, knowing they're identical and it being in Toontown, I think I'd go with Land.
Wow.
I think I would.
And the pre-show. Oh man,
Yeah,
so
best.
good. I guess you call it a queue. It's
The
not really a
queue,
pre-show.
Oh, the
but
queue. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
queue. It's so good in Disneyland. Yeah, it's great.
I'm going Land for the queue. That's it. I like this. I like the location actually in Hollywood Studios as well in the Chinese theater. But the queue in Mickey and Minnie's was so much better. It was so much fun to go through and see all the movie posters and everything. So that was amazing. So I'm going, Land for that one for sure. All right, Toy Story Mania. Midway Mania at Land, of course.
If you don't mind me taking the ball
Please,
here,
please.
I'm gonna go with Land. I know you're thinking, "Ooh, big surprise," but I have a logic. I love DCA, and in DCA, Pixar Pier is amazing, and it just fits so well there because it's a very carnival-like atmosphere, and that is a very carnival game.
Yeah, it's true.
It's made to be like that, and I think it fits so much better there, oddly, than in actual Toy Story Land in Hollywood Studios. You wouldn't think that, but I just think it's kind of perfect there.
I also went with Land for the same reason because it's on Pixar Pier. Although these types of rides typically, like this one, Web Slingers, what's the other one, the Buzz Lightyear one, they're not usually my favorite. So I'm kind of like for But
right.
yeah, I went with Land just for that.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Mike, did you do Midway?
I've not. No, okay. I've only done it in Disney World. Yeah.
I threw it to World. Couple of reasons. I actually fully agree with what you're saying, and I'm slightly convinced by it. I also like in Land how the Potato Head is outside and you can walk by him and he's talking to everybody. I think the indoor queue aspect in World I really appreciate. Like everything's indoors, and the queue itself I think is really good, and I think it loads faster. Like it seems to be a lot of backups in Toy Story Mania at Land, and I realize it's because there's two tracks at Disney World, but not Disneyland. So this one was close for me. I had the kind of both sides, but on balance, I went with World on this one. So another disagreement for me. Wow.
Hey, you know what? That's okay. Like I'm sure that we are biased here. We're just like, okay.
Oh, I'm sure I am too.
Yeah.
I'm sure I am too.
That's okay. Yeah. That's what makes it good.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. Should we move on to Soarin'? This one was
yes,
easy
sir.
for me.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah.
Land.
I'm sure it's easy for different. Yeah,
Slam
you too.
Dunk. Land.
And why do you think?
For me, the queue and the experience pre-ride in Disney World is lacking, to say the least. And it's so cool at Land. It just fits where it is. It's even though it's essentially exactly the same, it's just way better executed at Disneyland for sure.
I agree with this take.
Wow.
And I'm a World guy, but
yeah,
I agree because when you get into that, like, it's just like a hallway in Disney in the Land Pavilion. You're like in this long hallway, and it takes forever to get through. Even in like lightning lanes take forever on the Disney World version. So yeah, I'm going with Land too.
Yeah, that Grizzly Peak area is just, I mean, what a gem. I love it.
Oh my God, the best. I love it.
I also, I gave it to Land as well, just because they have like the Soarin' over California overlay. I don't know if you call it overlay, but a version of it, like for part of the year. So they just do more with it in Land than
That's
World
true.
does.
That's a great point. Yeah, it's a DCA ride. It's an original. You got to give it to Land on that
That's
one.
right.
So. All right, now we're going over to Galaxy's Edge. So Smuggler's Run.
I used to hate that. Well, not hate it, but it wasn't my favorite ride until this new version of it. So I haven't done the new version, obviously, in Disney World yet. But I do think that the update to it with Mandalorian and Grogu makes it way better.
Yeah.
Like I actually went on it a bunch this trip.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So, but we went with Land, or I went with Land.
Yeah.
I agreed. I think part of it is, I can't remember. Is it hard to get a walk on in World for that? Because I know in Land it's just like always you can get right on it.
Yeah, the line is definitely longer in World for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I think that was my reasoning, because the rides I'm sure are exactly the same, and I'm sure that the queue is very, very similar because they're both newer areas that just like, they may not be exactly the same, but boy, oh boy, they're anomalous at the very least.
And Mike, you've done both, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go World. I mean, they are very, very similar, but I'm gonna go with World because I actually like the Hollywood Studios version of Galaxy's Edge a little bit better. It feels like it's a little more open. I feel like, I don't know, maybe that's just like because I've done the Hollywood Studios version more times, but I feel like there's a lot more space and it's laid out a little slightly differently. But yeah, I'm going World.
All right. This one I don't know how to. I didn't pick one. I can't identify one difference. But George, you mentioning that the line is shorter at Disneyland, I might have to give it to that just for that reason. If I have to pick one, but this one was like I truly can't identify like one difference. So
yeah.
But maybe I'll throw it to land on a technicality there. So
there you go.
All right, and then the last one is the one I have to abstain. Disneyland.
Oh, you didn't do it. That's
Didn't
right.
do it. Rise of the Resistance. So what do we think?
I said Disneyland because I think this is easier to get a lightning lane. You know, you can get the individual lightning lane. Like I could probably go on the app right now if I was in Disneyland, book an individual lightning lane and walk on that ride like 2 minutes later. But it's a lot harder, I think, at Disney World. Like it'll sell out. Also, I heard this trick. So I don't know if anyone could try it, but
don't.
Yeah, I know, I'll wreck it for everyone. It's never gonna work, but it worked for us. So they said the ride closes 2 hours before the park does. Yep. So the park closed at midnight when we were there. So the ride closed at 10 o'clock. So I'd heard a tip like, hey, get in line in the ride, like 10 to 15 minutes before the ride closes, and like you'll wait for like 20 to 30 minutes and you can get it on, which is short for that ride, and it worked. Like we were on it in 20 minutes.
Yeah, we were watching the pre-show at 17 minutes. I was impressed.
Wow.
The day there was the World Cup game on the 5th of July, we didn't try to get on it that day, but we did hear people talking about it, and they're like, oh my God, there's a 10-minute standby for it. Like, unbelievable. Yeah.
Should have gone up there. Yeah. All right, Mike.
I didn't do the Disneyland version.
Okay.
When I went, it was like early in Galaxy's Edge life, and they had not opened Rise of Resistance yet. It was like the Rise of Resistance opened later. I forget exactly what it was. So we didn't do this one. But yeah, the end of the night thing works at Disney World too, right? From what I found is the wait time ticker, it's not accurate at the end of the night. I think they're trying to drive people out of the park, so they put like they keep it at a high number. I think it said like 75 minutes or something, and we waited maybe 15 or 20 minutes. Although I didn't actually get on the ride after that wait. So
yeah, right.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh,
but it would have been a short wait.
But what a short wait.
Yeah.
That was a thrill in itself. That's great.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for that Rise of Resistance ride. So what are we on? 6 months waiting in that line. Gotta call my travel agent and get my next trip booked.
We gotta go to Disneyland, two of us, and ride it. I mean, I can't believe I didn't make it on that ride. So, all right. So that's all the identical rides. We went through that. I learned something there that we can split hairs. The four of us are.
Yeah.
That was good. So those were all good reasons, though. I love that. It's this is a Disney nerd, episode.
Yeah.
We're
Absolutely.
really getting into the minutiae here. Of like,
yeah.
The line was slightly longer.
The pre-show at Tiki Room. Like,
yeah,
right.
I know.
I like waiting in the line better in California than Orlando.
All right, so this should be a little easier to differentiate here. The second category, where again, the second category here is the same ride, but there are differences. So it is not identical, the ride itself. So I started with, I don't know if anyone else has done both of them but me, but the Swiss Family Treehouse at Disney World / the Adventureland Treehouse. I think, Melanie and George, you said you haven't done at least one of the two. Yeah.
We've only done the Adventureland one, which I think is very cute, but
nice.
but I can't really answer the question.
I spent more time there than I was looking to, but
Mike, have you done both?
I don't think so. What were the differences, Steve, that you noticed?
I'll just say I picked Disneyland. There's like little animatronics on it. Like there's an ostrich. And it's a little more involved than the Disney World one. Disney World has better views when you get to the top, but I think the attraction itself I enjoyed a lot more at Disneyland. I really liked walking through it. It was fun. We're gonna move on to the railroads. The Disneyland Railroad, Walt Disney World Railroad. So what do we have for this one?
Mel, I know, is passionate about the railroad.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't done the Disney World one, and I preferred the Disney World one because I did not like the Disneyland.
Oh, really?
Well, because I don't like to sit there and wait too long. I am like an on-the-go type person, and like my kids are like, when are we going to get off this thing? Because we rode it around the whole park. Scarlett fell asleep finally. So yeah, that's why I just picked World, hoping it maybe took less time. I don't know, but probably not because it's bigger. But
So I will say I chose World for that reason. It was much, much slower at Disneyland for sure. You end up waiting at each stop for a long time. And like I think I mentioned on my recap, there was one time we had to wait for it to reload water. Like they had to pour more water because it's a real steam engine. And I think the Disney World one as a railroad just works a little better. The dioramas were down though at Disneyland. So
you didn't like the taped up dinosaur cutout? That didn't do it for you, Steve?
I was
cracking
cracking
up. You are picky. Talking about splitting hairs.
I was cracking up at that. That was so funny. Yeah, so this one was actually pretty easy for me, Disney World. Yeah.
So, Steve, I think right now they're only running it as like it's only on the right side of the park at World right now, right?
That's right. It's
Piston Peak.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Piston Peak. Yep.
When we go in February, there's no way like my kids will ever get on it. Like after they're like scarred, they hate it.
I don't want to get on it. Like
there's
a reason steam engines are, not really used for people transportation anymore. And there's a good reason for that. Because it stopped for water for us, too. And I was like, oh, my God, this is an actual steam engine? Get me off this thing. And then when they're filling it up with water, they back it up 10 feet.
Yes.
You're still sitting there at the station. They're like, nope, can't get off. Can't get off. We're not really at the station. But it's like, it's right there. Like, oh, my God. It killed me.
Mike, have you done both?
Yes, I've done both. I prefer Disney World.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Land, it kind of like meanders a little bit, whereas World, it's pretty direct around, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And you get like the big station at the top and stuff like that. I think it's just a little bit better at World for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but the World one right now, as you said, Mike, is only shuttling between Main Street and
Storybook Circus.
Yeah, Storybook Circus up there. So yeah. All right. The next one I had on the list was Barnstormer versus Gadget Coaster, which is actually the exact same track. Mm-hmm. So what do we think about this one?
I chose World just because for nostalgia reasons, that's the first roller coaster both of our kids went on
nice.
Ever.
That's great.
So, you know what I mean? And but it's the same ride. But
yeah.
And prefer goofy theming. I mean, love Rescue Rangers, but
Yep. Mike, have you done Gadget Coaster?
I have not. No.
Okay. All right. I'm coming in again to disagree. I'm going Land. I'm going Gadget Coaster. A couple of reasons. The setting of Toontown, I thought was way better for the ride than, it's not terrible where it is at Disney World, but I just thought it fits so well in that Toontown vibe. And I just like the fact that, I'm a Goofy guy. I'm a Goofy hat. I love Goofy. But I just like the fact that it's the one thing of like these random TV shows that we all grew up with, and there's actually something in the parks about that. Like to me, that's so cool. So I just really enjoyed that aspect of it. So I'm going Land.
Yeah,
they're both great, and as you pointed out, truly identical except for the theming and the setting. And one thing we didn't realize is, at least with that ride, if you're the first one on it for the day, you get to sign your name in a book.
That's
and
right.
We got to sign our names in the book because no one rope drops Gadget Coaster except for
only rope dropped it so Scarlett could go on a roller coaster, and just to make sure, because she hadn't been on one in a while, so we want that's the smallest one in the park. Make sure she liked it before we put her on like Matterhorn or Thunder Mountain or anything. But she loved it and went on everything. So. And
the rest is history. Yeah. No, that's right. That's cool. You got this. It's like the Winnie the Pooh thing at Disney World, but was it your impression that was like every ride, or was it maybe just that one, or do you know?
I don't know.
I don't know why it would be just that ride. It's just like of all the rides, like
why that one?
It's random, right? Yeah, I meant to look into that. Oh, that's so interesting. That's cool. You got you're part of history now.
That's right.
It's amazing.
They promised us that it would go. It goes into the archives.
Oh man, what better place?
Straight into the dumpster.
The
landfill archive.
All right. Well, that's great. All right, we're moving on to Tomorrowland Speedway / Autopia. I'll just say this was a Land one for me as well. Very similar, not a runaway victory, but just the scenes and everything, for Autopia. it was a little nicer, I thought. So I gave it to Autopia.
I did too, for the exact same reasons you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just more pleasant.
Yeah.
The ride.
Love the bird character.
Yes.
Very cute.
Yep.
I'm with the group here on this one, and Steve, you know my feelings on Tomorrowland.
I do.
I'll leave it at that.
One of the most discussed rides on this podcast. So.
It's
a lot to say.
So ironically named, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
if like the future means leaf blower powered cars, then you got it.
What is that, a whirlpool engine on this thing? What is this?
just like pure gas fumes.
Yep.
The loudest, no muffler engine. Yeah, that's the future.
And children driving. Yeah, it's not a future.
Yep, it's the future. It's a beautiful place.
All right, we'll move on to Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin / Astro Blasters. And I don't feel qualified. I don't know that any of us are qualified. Because, Mike, you haven't done this at Disneyland, right?
I've only done this at World well, I've done both versions at World. So I've done the old and the new. New version at World was incredible. So I'm going to leave it at that.
And we've done only the old at World, the three of us, me, Melanie, and George. So is this a skip? We can't weigh in?
Well, George and I did it at Land. We've never done it in
we've never
World.
done the
I may
World.
have done it in
okay.
World. You know, I don't remember it if I have. But like I said, these types of rides aren't my favorite, though. So
Yeah, fair.
I didn't really have much of an opinion.
In Land, that was the first ride I went on where you can like shoot stuff, and I was like, "Wow, this is awesome! I didn't know they had rides like this." But again, nothing to compare it to.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Again, Peter Pan and Buzz Lightyear. We're not weighing in. All right. So listeners, you have to come to our defense here. If you've done the new one at World and Astro Blasters, then weigh in. All right. Moving on to the teacups.
I like Land. I like the lanterns, and I love how they look lit up at night. You know, I know it doesn't have the dormouse and everything, but I don't know. I just like walking through Fantasyland, that classic Disneyland, feel, and then seeing those things lit up, and even going on a ride on them at night. So, yeah.
Is that an opening day ride, the teacups?
It was.
Yeah.
Yep. Both places, I believe.
I went with World. You got to have that dormouse. There's no
Wow.
dormouse.
Yeah.
Without
Okay.
the dormouse, there's no tea party, if you ask me.
Wow.
No party.
Yeah. Okay. I love it. Mike, have you done both?
No, I
Okay.
don't like this ride.
Oh, that's right. You don't do this ride.
can't
You
do
don't
this
like the
ride.
spin?
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. The spinning. You can't do this, right? I threw it to World as well. I shout out to the dormouse. I didn't really even think about the dormouse, though. I kind of spaced on that. I just like that it's covered. Although I thought the Disneyland version was really cool. This was a close one for me, but that's what did it for World for me. But yeah, the Disneyland version definitely seems more classic, and I don't know. There was something I kind of liked about it a little more, but I went with World. So, all right, Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Mike stepped away for a moment. We may get his opinion on this or not. We'll see. But what do you guys think? Winnie the Pooh rides.
I don't know if I've done it in World. If I did, it wasn't the last time. So it was years ago. But I just picked Land just because I do like that it's in Bayou Country, and the line is usually shorter. But I really can't truly weigh in on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Love that it's typically a walk-on. Love that when I'm done, I can grab a Tinker Tail at Pooh's Corner. Are those available in World? I don't know.
I never noticed
so.
them. I don't
No,
think so.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Land
So,
only.
Yeah.
This one, I appreciated the shorter line because it is getting to be ridiculous at Disney World. However, I did go at Disney World because of the ride vehicles. The honey pot bounces more at Disney World. Like when I got on at Land, it just kind of rocks back and forth a couple of times, and it's a little more dynamic at Disney World. So I kind of missed that at Disneyland. I just thought it was a little more polished at Disney World and a little cooler in that
That's
way.
good
So
to know. So maybe we'll make a point to do it when we're there at World.
it's different enough. I think it's not gonna rock your world or anything, but it's
Yeah.
I don't know. You're making it sound a lot more exciting in Florida.
You guys gonna be on it and be like, this thing bounced? Like, I didn't know this. All right, we're moving on to Jungle Cruise. Man.
I said World.
Yeah.
The line gets longer in World, but they have that little temple that you go inside that Land doesn't have.
Yep.
Yep. Falls are more impressive. The backside of water looks better.
Yeah. I went World for the Temple. That's exactly it. World for the Temple, the tiger, the snake, whatever. All right. Moving on to It's a Small World.
Gotta go with Land for me.
Yeah.
Clock Tower, real landmark there. I love that they insert Disney characters into the different countries. They're fun to pick out because it's not like they look exactly like the character from the cartoon or show. They have that small world look.
Yep.
So I went with Land for this one.
Yeah.
I did too for the same reasons. Then also they do projections on it on the building.
Yep.
And they like right now they have the Tapestry of Happiness, which I don't think that will be a forever thing. But even when that's not going on that particular show, they still do project other stuff on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so,
I like that Tapestry of Happiness. That was
it's
great.
Cute.
I like that
Great.
Hasselbeck and got there. That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad you saw that with us.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, I went with Land for all the reasons you said. The characters, the facade, everything. You nailed it. So that nothing more to say there. It's definitely a little bit better at Land for sure.
I had no idea that was supposed to be a clock tower.
Yeah. And I guess those things come out every hour, right?
Yeah. I saw once I realized it, I saw them come out a bunch, and I'm like, wow, that is. I mean, for a clock tower that has no actual clock, just a face that goes.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. All right. I think I'm the only one who's done this one at both. Tiana's is the next one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've said my piece on my recaps about it. And this isn't not a popular opinion based on everything I've read. I think Disney World wins by a mile. I think getting soaked when you're in the front row, I didn't really enjoy. It just made the ride feel more like a gimmick to me. Like, oh, you're going to get soaked. Like, why? My feet barely fit into the ride. I was just not comfortable. And it just seemed shorter to me, which people, I guess, think is a good thing because there's empty space at Disney World. But keep me on that ride forever. I don't care. I'd ride that thing for an hour. So, the other thing, too, there's 2 Tiana animatronics.
Oh, I was going to say this, too. I'm glad you're bringing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, boy, Tiana's looking a little stiff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just her mouth is moving.
Yeah.
Is that intentional? I was like, is that the way it is? And apparently, obviously, it's not. And at Disney World, it's fixed, although sometimes it goes down. But apparently, it's like this. It's been like this for a long time at Disneyland. And not only that, but Disneyland for the 70th did all these ride-through videos that you can watch on Disney Plus. Mm-hmm. Well, the Tiana is stiff on that. They didn't even fix it for that. I'm like, are you guys going to get around to this at some point? What's going on?
It really sticks out, right?
It does.
The first time we went on it, I was like, that can't be right.
Yeah.
And the second time, I was like, no, that's not right. And then when we got back home, I watched a ride-through of the World one, and I was like, she's like,
she's dancing. She's moving.
Lewis is jumping off the stage, and she's just her mouth is moving. I mean, I'm stuck in the uncanny valley. I mean, my God.
Totally. Yeah. It's very strange.
Well, now I can't wait to see the actual World version of
it.
Yeah.
But I will say, if you read what's out there, people say Disneyland's better for a lot of reasons, but I don't know. I thought this was a no-brainer. Tiana's is better at World. So, all right, we're moving on to a controversial one. Not controversial, but one that people talk about the differences a lot. Mm-hmm. Space Mountain. Mike, have you done both?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm curious to know what you think.
I gotta go Land.
Okay.
I do like that there's 2 tracks at World, but the 1x1, when I'm riding it with my kids, always freaks me out. Mm-hmm. I'll have to find a ride video picture. When my kids were little, they were just barely tall enough to do it, and I was literally behind him, reaching over the seat, don't fall out, don't fall out.
I love it.
So, I just like the fact that you could go 2x2 at the Disneyland version.
Okay, all right.
I agree with that. That's my reason I picked Land as well. And then also because they do the Hyperspace Mountain overlay for part of the year. So they just do more with the ride.
Fair. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Is the music the same?
It's not. It's not the same.
I thought it was. I don't remember.
Well, definitely in the queue, it's not. I think on the ride, I didn't recognize the music, so I don't think it is exactly the same. I don't think there's as much music on the World one.
I gotta say, the music was making it for me this last trip. I mean, it is awesome.
Yeah. All right. So you're land.
I'm land.
All right. So I'm apparently the only human who is going to say this, but I like the Disney World version better for a few reasons. Okay. I was curious, Mike, because you've been so world. I was like, is he gonna agree with me on this? But he didn't. So I'm on an island here. People say it's jerky at Disney World, which it for sure is. That doesn't bother me. In fact, I actually kind of like that. So that's one thing. I think the queue and the setting and everything are vastly superior at Disney World. It's just the music and you're in space, and I didn't get that feeling at land. I like the music at Disneyland, and I like the going up the lift hill and you're getting the launch. Like, that's much better at Disneyland. Adds to the suspense of it and everything. The clincher for me, though, is that because I went on it several times at Disneyland, and I'm like, am I making this up? You only turn right. Except at the very end, the last turn, you turn left.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
I never noticed.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
This ride is you turning right, and then you're going down, boom, boom, and then you turn right again, boom, boom. It was one of my favorite rides at Disneyland. I'm not saying it was bad, but I'm like, I could have sworn you turned both ways at Disney World, and it just added to, like, I've been on the Disney World one 1,000 times, and I still don't know what's coming. A, it's the 2 tracks, but B, it's like there's more variation. And at Disneyland, by the end, I kind of knew what was coming. So I actually liked the Disney World version more, and I think I'm the only one. So,
there it is.
Me, nervous
Holding
dad
him there.
holding
Yeah.
like, son, don't fly out of the seat.
That's great. So that's my take. That's my take on Space Mountain. So sound off in the comments about how wrong I am.
Yeah.
But,
No, you're 100% right about it always turning right.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that too. And sometimes it's like, it's varying degrees and pitch of the turn. But it turns left, I think, once at the end to get you back to the line. But yeah, I think you have their number there. I think you called it.
We're moving on to Phantasmic. And
I haven't seen the world version.
Right. Mike, have you seen both?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going world.
Okay.
Because I like that it's like a dedicated theater area.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to go world.
I go world too, same reason, and it's just a bigger show, especially now there's no dragon at land. Well, I said it was my favorite show at Disneyland. I really loved it, so no complaints. But world does edge it out.
It is pretty spectacular. That's a cool show. I'm looking forward to seeing it at World.
Yeah.
I like the land version, how it's the Mark Twain riverboat and the Columbia ship that are part of it. That is better at Disneyland. That's a cool aspect for sure. So there's some things that are a little better at land about it, but yeah. All right, moving on to the Haunted Mansion. This is a tough one for me.
I went with land because I like the style of the mansion better, like that, southern style mansion, and also they do the overlay, the Halloween overlay for part of the year.
And
so
that is
more
awesome.
variety.
Yeah.
I want to go see that. Yeah.
Yep. It is like, it's very good. Like, it's not even just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went the same way, and I also prefer going down in the elevator instead of up. That's, I think, a better experience. It's just more suiting given the theme of the ride.
That's
and original Hatbox Ghost, I mean, superior, I think.
It's been so long since I did the land one.
Okay.
But I sort of agree. I like that it's the original. I like the fact that the stretching room actually goes down versus just the ceiling going up. So I think I'm going to go land on this one.
Yeah. This one was really, really tough for me. I have kind of pros and cons for both. I ended up going land. Mel, like you, I like the building better. I think the setting makes it a little more creepy. That was cool to me. And the stretching room effect is better. Disney World has at least one more scene where there's like the endless staircase thing happening. So I almost threw it to World just because of that. But I don't know. I enjoyed the land version more, I think. I just liked it. So I went with land. All right. We're going to the wildest ride in the wilderness. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. What do we think?
For me, it's World.
Okay.
Maybe I'm making this up, but I feel like it's bigger or taller in Disney World.
It
But
might
maybe
be.
not.
It might be. I have no idea. Yeah.
I felt like it was faster in Disney World. And again, there was like months in between. So, I mean, totally, just like, I think maybe this one was slower.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they might be a little bit different. I went with Land though, just because I don't remember in World there being all of the neat effects that there are in Land. Like with the dynamite. Does World have that?
So that might be. I haven't looked at the ride videos. That might be part of the refurbishment that they did. And I've heard that maybe it was, but yeah, I definitely liked it. That was a really cool part of the Land one. If they did that at World, I'd be happy about that. Yeah.
I went with Land as well. I'm not like the explosion room. Like they didn't have that. Maybe they do now in World.
Yeah.
But we rode it too, just like you actually. Like we were on it when the fireworks were going
Oh,
off.
really?
And, like,
Oh,
so,
yeah.
it was awesome. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I mean, obviously that's not like a normal occurrence, but but just I like the explosion room at the end. There's more to the Land version than the version of World that I saw. Like I said, it might be different now.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost want to reserve judgment until I go to the new World one, but I actually think I threw it to Land as well for a lot of the reasons we've said, and I think just that end part where you're going through like the little village, like as the ride is ending, and you hear people. I don't really think that's part of the World version. Again, maybe they just added it, but that little part was cool. I thought the rides themselves were almost identical. I couldn't really tell. Maybe it was a little faster at one or the other. I don't really know, but yeah, I don't know. I think the Disneyland one I liked a little bit more. This was close for me too, though. And then now, big one, much discussed, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What can you say?
Land.
Gotta be Land. I mean, that new scene they added, that was awesome.
That was cool.
Yeah, that looks really cool. And I like that it's like a longer intro. I think I'd go Land too.
Yeah.
Even before the new scene, Land was still better. Yeah.
For me, it was closer than I thought. I will go with Land for sure. Just more to the ride. You have to pick Land. It is a better ride for sure. But I will say, entering that building in World and the atmosphere that it creates, I kind of, maybe it's just nostalgia. I like that better than the Land, like queue and atmosphere before on the ride. Once you're on the ride and you're going through Blue Bayou, it's better. But I don't know. I miss that like gunpowder smell, at Disney World, that kind of thing.
I can see that.
Yeah.
The queue is better in World. I would agree with that, actually.
And also for you, the foot was dirtier, which is more realistic.
Yeah.
Right? I knew exactly the part you guys were talking. I was like, I know exactly what he's talking about. I never have admired the cleanliness of the foot, but that's the guy hanging over, right? With his foot hanging over the bridge. Yeah.
And this was Fran, like when she first went on that ride when she was like 2, 3, she was obsessed with that dirty foot. So that's been like a touchstone for us. It's like one of our favorite things.
I love it.
And we were flabbergasted that foot was clean. So
I know. How's he going to get there with a clean foot? It's just not happening.
Was he wearing,
shoes and then they fell off? I mean, come on.
Yeah, so, man, I might have to give it to World then. No, I'm kidding.
No, because of the foot? I'm sorry I brought it up.
No, I go. No, you have to go Land. It's a clear winner. Yeah. All right. I think that does it then for the rides that have a version, same ride, different version at both. So now we're into our third category, which is, this is a little squishy in some cases, but it's same vehicle, same concept maybe, but different rides. One I want to throw in there, none of us can talk about it because none of us have done both, is the Bluey stuff. So, but I will say I love the Blue. Did you guys do the Bluey show?
No,
we didn't.
Regretfully
we were too busy chasing down Darth Vader.
Yes, that's right. That was your Darth Vader
Yeah.
moment. Yes, the Blue show was great. So, but
that is awesome.
I'd be anxious to see it at Animal Kingdom for sure.
We are big Unicorns fans, so
yeah. He was featured prominently. Yeah,
George
awesome
is.
that he's in it. Oh, the kids like him too.
I like it, of course. He's funny. So. The next up, and these is, as far as I know, exactly the same ride, but completely different theming. But it's Mater's Junkyard Jamboree up against Alien Swirling Saucers. Am I right to say it is fair to compare those two? Like, it's the same thing. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Sure.
Okay. Want to make sure I wasn't crazy there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we think?
I like Mater's better just because I like Cars more than I like Toy Story. And so just like it's, in Radiator Springs and just part of the land.
The music is so good too with what's his name singing
Larry the Cable Guy.
Larry the Cable Guy just like singing those songs. Steve, I was sorry, a little off subject, but so happy to hear how much you liked Luigi's,
yeah.
My favorite.
That's a good one.
Totally agree.
I love
that. But I know we're not here to talk about Luigi's.
I wish there was one at Disney World. So.
Yeah, right? But I had to give it to Mater's too for that reason. Like, I love the music. The theming is just, like, amazing.
Yeah. Mike, have you done both?
I have not, no. And I'm a spectator on.
Oh, that I keep forgetting.
Alien
this
Swirling
is not your
Saucers
deal.
too.
Yeah.
I can't do the spinning.
Yeah. This one was really tough for me because I actually really think both are extremely well themed and cool in their own ways. I like the Alien Swirling Sausages covered, but I went with Mater's. I have to give it by a hair to Mater's. The fact that Larry the Cable Guy does the safety announcement in Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't know. That alone, I was dying. Listen to that. It was so funny. And I don't know. I thought the theming, as great as it is on Alien Swirling Saucers with the music and everything, I actually thought it was even better at Mater. So, all right, wonderful. So we're going to head down to, one of the greatest attractions. So Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln versus the Hall of Presidents. Mike, you've done both, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
What do you think?
I've got a soft spot for Hall of Presidents. I like that show. I know Mr. Lincoln's like the original, but I like the fact that it's like all the presidents standing and they do the speeches and stuff. I think that's cool.
Yeah. I think I have to give it to Hall of Presidents because of the number of animatronics and just what you said, Mike. But honestly, like, I think I would enjoy Hall of Presidents more if it was just like a wax museum of all the presidents, because the American Adventure Show exists at Epcot, which is like the same but better in every way except for the animatronics. So I don't know. I think Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln kind of has a place in Disneyland, whereas Hall of Presidents, like, you could get rid of it in Disney World and you basically wouldn't miss it except for the animatronics. So it's maybe a hot take, but it's probably more talk than I thought I'd ever do about either of those things. But anyway,
we haven't seen either one. So
yeah, I was sorry we did not see Great Moments when we were there, but we did see the
Walt Disney and Magical Light,
did?
which was
What'd
cool.
You think?
Yeah,
it was great.
Even the kids liked it. I was surprised because I thought they'd be like, "Oh, this is boring," but no, it was very interesting.
Salem thought the animatronic was a real guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have thought that about Lincoln. I'll tell you that.
She also liked seeing like what some of the original rides looked like because they showed footage of that as well. So yeah, it was really interesting.
I wish I would have made them go on that. Oh man, I missed that one. That was a big miss for me. All right, that's that for good old Mr. Lincoln. We're gonna head down to Grizzly River Run at Disneyland versus Kali River Rapids at Disney World. This is a landslide. Grizzly River Run.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
No contest. Slam dunk. Yeah.
It is awesome. Like the bear howling in the cave, and the geyser at the end. Oh my God. Yeah. Kali falls a bit flat, I gotta say.
It does.
I'm like the only one in my family who actually likes Kali River Rapids. I haven't done Grizzly River Run, but hearing Steve describe it and you guys talk about it, it makes me want to check it out.
Yeah.
I like Kali River Rapids too.
I like Kali.
I like this one better.
Yeah. I would always go on it. Like if I'm in Animal Kingdom, I'm going in Kali River Rapids. But this one is just like, it kind of it takes it to the next level. Like that last hill where it spins you right as it shoots you down the hill. I mean, that is when Scarlett was on that, her eyes went as big as saucers when that thing started spinning, but she loved it.
Oh man. This is one ride I wish there was a ride photo. Sabine
Oh.
Her face. Sabine made noises on that ride that I don't think I've ever been heard in nature. She was so scared. It was great. She liked it though. She liked it. But
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. So shout out to Grizzly River Run. Yeah. So this is a defunct at Disney World. I did feel I had to throw it on there. Dinosaur versus Indiana Jones. And again, I'm a dinosaur defender, but it's another walkover.
It's
Yeah.
no brainer.
Yeah.
Love dinosaur, but
Yeah.
Also, Steve, earmuffs. Don't listen to this part of the podcast.
Although also Steve would love Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
He would.
Indiana Jones.
Even he would have to agree.
Yeah.
Also, Steve hasn't been to land, right? He's never been
He's
there.
never been. He's never
Oh,
been.
he's gotta
I know.
go.
We've talked. Yeah, he's thinking about it. Yeah.
Also, Steve needs to call Steve at justaddmagictravel.com to book his Disneyland trip. What are you doing also, Steve?
Unbelievable. Also, Steve, I
Forget
called
the
out.
Polynesian. Go to the Disneyland hotel. You can get the same vibes.
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
All that bungalow money, he could be in California really quick.
Not even here to defend himself. Just killed here. This is great. Steve, you have 24 hours to respond. All right. All right. We're moving on to some heavy hitters here. Radiator Springs Racers versus Test Track. Man. Mike, you haven't done Radiator.
I haven't done it, but I know I would like Radiator Springs better just because I
bet.
love the cars theming. My kids love cars. They would love this ride. And they love Test Track, so I know just the theming alone would take it over the top.
I love Test Track. I haven't done the new version of it, though.
Yeah.
But I prefer Radiator Springs, overall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've only done the original version of Test Track, so I'm like 2 versions removed. I have, in my answer here, Radiator Springs, but I'm starting to have some second thoughts because I just started thinking about it. And you can do, and this is all like kind of administrative stuff, but theming amazing for Radiator Springs, but man, you have to buy a single pass lightning lane unless you want to either rope drop it or wait forever in line, because the line on that is always insane, even though it's Disneyland. But in Epcot, you can get a lightning lane multi-pass, so like it's included with that, and so that part is super annoying. But I guess like just in terms of the ride, it's better in land, but that other stuff, you can't ignore it. That you add in those, because I'm like you, like I'm gonna I'm not gonna wait an hour. I'm gonna buy the single pass, but it adds up. That stuff adds up. Yeah, I mean, I think was it like $120 for like all of us to go on
Rise of the Resistance.
Rise of the Resistance. That's nuts for
That's
one
tough.
ride.
Yeah,
So
it's really tough.
so I really appreciate them not doing that with Test Track. But yeah, I mean Radiator Springs, it's a great ride, so they know they can do it.
No, I like that reasoning. That makes a lot of sense. I think objectively Radiator Springs is better. I gotta give it to Radiator Springs. The racing at the end, the theming. I love Test Track. Like it hurts to not say Test Track. I just think Test Track is awesome. And I think the acceleration on Test Track, even though you're not racing, it feels even faster. But the racing aspect of Radiator Springs, I had to throw it to Radiator Springs. So, and now the last one on our list, and we might have a couple of goofballs after this, but the last one on the list, the one we've all been waiting for, Mission Breakout versus Tower of Terror.
Both great rides.
Man, both great. Give me both. Both.
Yeah, I can't pick. Can't pick a favorite. Mike, have you been on both?
I have. Also, Steve, cover your ears.
Uh-oh.
Turn down the radio.
Really?
I'm going Mission Breakout.
Wow.
I loved it. I'm a Marvel fan. I like the Guardians of the Galaxy. I love Cosmic Rewind. Just like the attitude. I thought Mission Breakout was awesome. Definitely fit the Guardians of the Galaxy vibe perfectly. Love Tower of Terror, but Mission Breakout was just really cool.
Oh, Mission Breakout for sure. It's better, I think.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, me too. It's like it's just like I think it's a more thrilling ride. Like I feel like in Tower of Terror, There's way more like prelude. You're waiting. I think the car travels farther, like to get on the up-down track. It travels farther horizontally. In Mission Breakout, you're on it, and then all of a sudden, like the raccoon cuts the power, and it's like, boom, you're up, you're down, you're up, you're down, and it's just like so fast. And especially the Halloween overlay for it is awesome too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Man, it is that ride is great.
Wow. I mean, it's so hard for me. Like the Mission Breakout, it's like it's more fun like Mission Breakout, but it's the suspense and the build up of Tower of Terror is so amazing. I think the story is better on Mission Breakout, makes more sense, but I think the theming and immersiveness of Tower of Terror is one of the best of any ride at Disney World. Even though the story isn't maybe quite as good, I think the immersiveness of the experience and the theming is just as good. I want to cop out and say I can't choose. I want to just say like I can't, because they're actually so different. I'm gonna throw it to Tower of Terror. The more I thought about it, the more I just thought the build up, the suspense, the immersiveness, the atmosphere, the theming, coming out of the elevator shaft and being in this like, where am I? Like, I think those things all together in terms of like an overall theme park experience, like I would give it to Tower of Terror. But if you told me like right now, like you got to ride one of these, which one are you going to ride? I don't know what I would choose. I really don't. It wouldn't be like, oh, I'll do Tower of Terror. Like I might choose Mission Breakout.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, they're both great. Day.
Yeah,
it's
they are great.
Mission Breakout was so good. It was so much fun. It was
yeah,
such
it's
a
like
great ride.
it's like funny every time you stop.
Fun.
It's like kind of humorous and
Yeah.
You know, Salem actually, our daughter just told us that she preferred Tower of Terror because she likes the kind of creepiness of it, except for the eyeball because she hates like.
She doesn't like the big eyeball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she really say that? I can't believe that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to talk to her about that. I mean,
she loves Mission Breakout. She would go on anything. So, but
yeah, that was the hardest one of all of them for me, for sure. So that's it. That's our main list here. That was a whirlwind. That was a lot.
It was, yeah. Lots of good memories there. Oof.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's so much fun to go through this, right? And like pick apart all the little differences. Yeah. Mel, you had a goofball for us here.
Yeah, so this ride, they're not exactly the same, but they both have loops and they both have like the fast start. So I was thinking we should compare Rock and Roller Coaster versus Incredicoaster.
Great.
We haven't been on the newer Muppets version of Rock and Roller Coaster, but I mean, it's the same thing, really.
Yes.
So your thoughts, Steve and Mike. Oh, you've never done Incredicoaster, right, Mike? No.
Yeah, I've not done Incredicoaster. Rock and Roller Coaster is fun. And I haven't done the Muppets version either, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Rock and Roller Coaster is one of my favorite rides at Disney World. I would give it to Incredicoaster. I think Incredicoaster it's longer, the theming, and I love the Muppets, so I'll have to see. But I just think the way it goes throughout the ride, the theming and the story of it is so great. And I'm going Incredicoaster. It's still tough, but it's a clear choice for me. Yeah,
it's a great roller coaster, right?
It really is.
I mean, it is just like. Because it's like you said, it's like a long ride that no part of it is just like, they're just like bringing me around to get me back to the queue. It's like from the start to finish, like that is a thrill ride. That's a great ride.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not in the dark like, Rock and Roller Coaster.
But I think that makes it better. Rock and Roller Coaster, I didn't even know it had loops until you told me. I had no idea. I'm like a fun ride, because I love the acceleration, so I love that. I love Tron, I love that fast acceleration. Yeah, it's a great ride, but man, that Incredicoaster, man, that is great.
It's something else, yeah.
And then you step off it and you get a Jack Num Num cookie.
Oh my God! Fran got one of those. I had to bite it. That was good. That was
good.
Yeah, we got one. Salem ate most of it.
Yeah.
So that's her new favorite ride too. She says Incredicoaster.
Nice. Oh, I love it. Mm-hmm. That was funny when we were getting on and who was in our row getting
off,
but you guys.
Yeah.
But it was us, and we were in the same seats, and Salem left her ears in the seat.
Yes.
I was like, don't worry, Uncle Steve will not take the ears. And she's like, I don't know. I saw him looking at them. I don't know if I trust that guy. I just met him. And I
Kid's
said
got good
Salem.
instincts. Good instincts.
You can trust him. You can trust him. Fran will keep him
That's
straight.
funny. That's right. Yeah, no, that's the only reason. Yeah, she got him back. No.
Yeah,
Just
that
wanted
was awesome.
Sparkly pink mini ears.
Yes.
Yep.
You
He had his eye on him.
That's right.
Yeah.
I actually have a couple other little goofballs. Any
I
others
love that.
that we want to throw in? Anyone have any?
I thought of one, but I feel like you already answered it. So if it's a repeat, you
Okay.
can cut it. But so same thing. Which is better, churro or churro?
Oh my God. No contest, churro.
Right?
And you don't even have to say which one.
Yeah, I knew
that's
exactly
what
what
I'm
you
saying.
meant.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is because they're both, frozen extruded dough that you're leaving
That's
out until it hits room temperature and then thrown in a fryer. But I mean, how do they do it so well in Disneyland? I have no idea.
I really don't know. Yeah, it was just vastly superior.
They bring
It was
him to the
really
next
good.
level. Yep.
Yes, totally. Yep. No, that's a good one. Yeah. One of mine was the monorail, and we were lucky enough to be able to do that. From the Disneyland Hotel.
Yep.
What about that one? Which one do you guys think? Which monorail's better?
I think World is better.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
longer. You don't have to like collapse your stroller to get on it.
You don't
I
need a
mean,
park ticket to ride it.
Right,
You
right.
use it to visit the resorts. Yeah.
Fair.
And we rope drop, so we wouldn't use it in the
Right.
morning anyway. So, yeah.
No, that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
that's totally disappointing. They don't start it till the park opens.
they should start it a few minutes early for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that, but I give it to World too. Although I will say, at World, it's a bit of a pain, transportation, ticket center, having to, blah blah blah. But it just means it also goes more places, so that's part of it too. But yeah, I'd have to give it to World on that one. But I loved the option going from Disneyland Hotel to use the monorail. I actually really enjoyed that.
I've got a goofball for you
Let's
guys.
hear it.
Ooh.
Main Street versus Main Street.
Wow,
Ooh.
that's a great one.
That is a good one. That's a tough one.
No. Probably World.
Yeah, World's so much
Yeah.
bigger, right?
I'm inclined to say World because it is bigger. There's the little couple little nooks you can go off, and I didn't spend a ton of time on Main Street in Disneyland. I have to say we didn't do a lot of exploring and shopping there, but I think World.
I'm World too, though I will throw a shout out. I think the Disneyland Main Street, it's like if you go in the shops on either side in Disney World, they're all just connected and everything's like kind of one big shop.
Yeah.
I think there's like more separation on Disneyland and different variety that I kind of like. But yeah, I'm inclined to say World as well.
That's a good point. Yeah, it is. Disney World at least has become like it's all one shop. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Any more goofballs?
The last episode, Steve and I did the castle compare.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to hear
we'll talk about-
George and Melanie. I'd like to hear your thoughts here.
I got to go with Land. It's just it's just more impressive.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I think to look at World, like when you're walking down Main Street, of course, like the one in Cinderella Castle looks more impressive, but it is cool like to see the original one, and you can walk through it.
Yeah.
And to the right side, they have that little wishing well with Snow White there.
And the
So,
dwarves, right? They're there too.
Yeah, there's a couple. I think it's just a couple dwarves, not the whole 7. I don't think, but I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
That's lame.
I was like,
Yeah.
being able to walk in. I don't know. Land's. I didn't think about. I didn't give this enough thought. I don't know. Land?
Yeah, that was a good one.
I
Yeah.
It's
have
hard
to
to
think
say,
about that
yeah.
a little more. I don't know. Huh.
But as far as just the way it looks, like Cinderella's just looks more majestic, you know.
For
Oh,
sure.
Yeah.
you know what? When we're done talking about castles, I've got another one.
Let's hear it.
All right. I forget the name of the restaurant, but Blue Bayou versus that Mexican Saint Angel Inn.
Oh,
man.
San Angel Inn. Yeah.
I mean, I know what I'd
I think it's
choose.
a little better.
What'd you say?
San
Angel.
Inn,
Food is better,
that's-
Yeah.
I think, at San Angel.
That's like one of my favorite spots at Epcot. I gotta throw it to the Mexico Pavilion there.
Yeah.
I'm the same.
Oh.
I go Sin and Hell. I like the atmosphere of Blue Bayou, but yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, love what's that ride that goes through San Angel? The Caballeros.
Three Caballeros.
Mike's
I
specialty.
love that ride. I mean, Pirates maybe a better ride, maybe. But Three Caballeros, I mean, that Melanie got in a fight with a lady in that line because people were so excited to get on that ride. She pushed away in front of this woman.
No, some lady thought
and
I'd
then,
cut her, and then she was being mean to me, and I was just like, lady, you go. You know, like, I'm in the most, magical place on earth. I don't want to get into it with you. If you're miserable at Disney.
She wound up in the water.
So I just didn't engage.
Oh, man. I have to say, at Disneyland, I feel like there's I don't know if it was more, but I noticed a lot of people, like one person would get in line and then the whole family is like getting,
That, yeah, that's...
It happens at Disney World too, but I feel like I saw it more. And, I'm crazy. I mean, I don't take anything. And so every time I'm ready to stand, like block the way. And when they say something, I say, well, they can come back to you. You're not getting in front of me.
Right.
Sabine, who is not crazy, was like, just let him go. Why are you going to start a fight at Disneyland?
It's going to be an extra 30 seconds. Yeah.
Exactly.
There was one
no.
time. Yeah. There was one time, Mel, I forget where it was, but do you remember there were like 20 people coming in? I don't know if you remember
it was
that.
at Hollywood Studios at the new Little Mermaid show.
Oh my God, that was obnoxious. That I get.
It was a ton.
That was the only time I've been like, what is going on here? I mean,
and we were there like that show had just opened too, so it was super popular.
Yeah.
So
that's not
and way better than the ride. Just want to put that out there.
Yeah. All right, so we talked about our fight. Which park is better to fight at? We'll see. I don't know.
I like fighting at Disneyland better.
You get taken to the real jail in Anaheim. That's great.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, on that note, well, thank you, Melanie and George. I mean, what a trip we had.
Yeah.
We had an incredible
man.
time.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next one. I don't know. I'm already scheming.
Oh.
Yep.
Please.
And
Let us
you guys are you ready to announce, or do you not want to say? They might hear.
Oh, I could say it.
Okay, yeah.
So the kids don't know, but we are taking them just for one night. We're going to take them to Oogie Boogie Bash. Just because we just were there for so long, we're going to drive there, do that night, and then we'll sleep in the next morning, and we're going to do the Mickey's Autumn Adventures breakfast at Storytellers Cafe in the Great Californian.
Brunch.
Yeah, brunch. Yeah.
Brunch.
So we can
Big
get a little
difference.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's gonna be
quick trip
incredible.
out, but yeah.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
What a
And
luxury.
we think Yzma is going to be there. Disney kind of teased, one of the new
Yeah.
villains. And my kids love The Emperor's New Groove, so it's
Very
perfect.
excited for Yzma.
That's incredible. I'm jealous,
Yeah.
man. I don't think we'll ever. Well, not ever. I don't think we'll make it out there anytime soon for Oogie Boogie. But let me tell you, I'm already scheming. Sabine is telling everybody she loves Disneyland. She likes it more than Disney. I knew she would do that.
Yeah.
Just because I like
Really?
Disney World. Oh yeah, just because I like Disney World, she has to say she loves Disneyland more. I'll take it though. I'll take it. So
You
we're
can still benefit from that.
absolutely. Oh, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take what I can get. So we're already scheming there, but. So we'll let you know as soon as,
Good.
something's up. We'll let
And
you know.
I expect the whole podcast trip. Mike,
Oh my God, Mike.
Steve, also
Bring 'em
Steve.
Yeah,
out.
also Steve, yeah.
I mean,
get
Mike,
him out there.
You came up a couple times.
Oh, many times.
Well,
Many times.
we brought up that I think it's your dad that doesn't like that. What is it, Crystal Palace? That came
The
up.
worst take.
Take him to some
of all time.
Disneyland character
Yeah,
dining. You can send him to the princess breakfast. In
That's
the
right.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
He can
Oh
give
my
us an
God.
opinion on
Yeah.
that.
Yes, I would love it.
That's
My-
the one character dining we haven't done now.
No,
Is that.
I mean
$1,000
that would
princess
blow our
breakfast.
entire dining budget in one
Oh my God.
one horrible meal.
It's funny. I just had a client who did that. Actually,
No
it was
way.
Like within the last couple of days, they were just there. I need
What
to
did they
ask her
think?
about it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard
Oh.
yet. So
I would love
I
to
warned her
know.
too. I was like, she's like, I want to do all the character. I'm like, this one's like super. She's like, I don't care. I'm like, great, all right. So
Yeah,
I'm dying to
good
hear
for her.
about
Good
it.
for
So,
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, awesome. They're all about it. So
My kids want a Star Wars character breakfast, so
now that would be
Hey.
something.
Josh,
Cool.
make
Josh.
it happen.
Yeah.
Make
Gut
it
Room and
happen.
Galaxy's Edge.
I second this.
How
is
could
Yeah.
you not? Yeah, I want
Yeah.
eggs with Grogu and
Yeah.
Chewbacca. Come on.
Wash it down with some blue milk.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Now you're
Wow.
thinking. I love it.
Yep.
Get
Josh, take 'em.
Grogu shaped churro waffles instead of Mickey
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, How is this not
This is a
happening?
no-brainer.
Yes.
Well, thank you for joining. Again, this was so much fun. I don't know who ended up winning that one. I think Disneyland might end up winning the comparisons, but
I don't know.
But listeners, we want you to sound off in the comments about any of these.
And unfortunately, I didn't have time to hit the studio and make an original soundtrack for you guys. But in honor of the Disneyland recaps coming to an end here,
You gonna sing a song?
We're gonna leave the show. I'll let it play for you guys.
I love it.
Thanks, guys. Don't stop.
Oh, I love it.
Where's my lighter?
Boston bags by the door, Anaheim dust on his shoes. Sabine friend and a first-time grin that he'll never lose. Castle looks smaller, still felt huge to me.
I cannot believe you got Elton John to sing this.
Change the whole damn scene. Don't stop, Anaheim dreaming. Don't stop.
Sing it, George.
I don't know it as well as Mel does.
Mel, come in with it. Hit the
I don't
harmony.
think so.
Yeah, I'm Anaheim dreaming right now, I gotta say.